All right, he's recording now. Give him a round of applause, everybody. Charles Shackelford.
You're taller than me, damn. I'm not used to that. How you guys doing tonight?
Right.
You said you're married?
Yeah.
6 years?
Yeah.
You must not got kids.
Got one now.
You got one now.
Woo!
Now it's gonna get worse. I promise you. I've been married. I was married for 7 years. Worst time of my life. I don't know, like, you said y'all still cool. Like, it's probably because the kid ain't there. Like, we had kid month 2. So month 2, kid came. He was like, let's do this. And she was like, you ain't doing shit. And I was like, well then fuck you then. And 7 years, been like that for 7 years, well, 5 years. Then we were separated for 2 years, but we were still doing things that grown folks do with each other. So it was on and off for those 2 years, and then finally we said, nah, that's okay. Hold on. All right, so I'm having an issue. If y'all can't tell, I'm black. A lot of people think I'm a Hebrew Mexican, so or related to him. So either way, but within the black community, they like to judge based on skin tone, and I always get a lot of judgments. Like, apparently, there's a lot of typical light-skinned things that light-skinned dudes do. So I don't do those things. Like, apparently they think that light-skinned dudes are like real pretty boys and stuff. And no, I don't do that kind of stuff. And I hate being judged for that. On top of that, I just feel like people judge you for stupid reasons like zodiac signs. Like, I'm a Virgo. Some of y'all right now just made something like, oh, like, don't do that. Don't judge me. You don't know me. I might be a Virgo just because I coincidentally do some Virgo things. Don't judge me on Virgo stuff. You know, what I should do is start associating horrible stuff with, zodiac signs, and then make people stop that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you eat your boogers, that's some Sagittarius type shit. You know, if you poke dogs in a booty hole, that's some Aquarius type shit. You know, so, just stop it, all right? Anybody watch the news? Really? Yeah, I had to stop watching the news. Every time you watch the news, it's always some horrible, like some kid got shot, somebody kidnapped a kid, which I don't know why you want to do that shit. I got a kid. Hey, come take my kid. Fuck that. A bridge done collapsed. There's snow, there's rain, there's something. It's always some bullshit, and I just feel like it's too much. But then it's never something, and then they do this thing where they call it like a fluff piece. It's like Wednesday's Child. And they put this 16-year-old kid on there, and he's up in a foster home, and he's playing basketball, talking about how he would just want to have a family and be adopted. Knowing damn well don't nobody want to adopt a 16-year-old. So now you're going to piss this kid off. He's going to go to school, shoot the school up. Now he's on the news for a totally different reason. Fuck this kid's life up. But then they never put stuff that should be on the news. Like, I used to work at a motel, and I did maintenance. And the guy who was like the security guard got arrested for having sex with this 12-year-old girl. Now, nothing on the news. There was nothing on the news about it, but I should have known something was suspect about it, because like when my son would get dropped off from school at the bus, and there'd be other kids coming out and everything like that, he would just all of a sudden have this midday stretch come out of his room. It was hot in there. Hey, little kids, I'm like, okay, but that's some cancer type shit right there. What else was? Then there was like this thing where this woman, she hired this kid in the neighborhood to watch her dog because she went to work all day, and sometimes she'd go on business trips. So all he had to do was come over, feed the dog, and then give it a bath once a week. That was his job. So she came home, her neighbor stopped her, was like, hey, who's this guy coming over every day? And she was like, oh, it's just this kid. He just watching my dog for me, you know, things like that. And I pay him and everything like that. And they were like, that's what you paid him to do? And he was like, yeah. It was like, we got to show you something. So they played the video. It shows this kid take the dog outside, takes him by a tree, like in a corner of the yard where I guess he thought nobody could see him. And he's like banging the dog. I'm like, literally was doggy styling the dog. I was like, Jesus. But that wasn't on the news, you know? That wasn't on the news. That's some Leo type shit right there. Right. I know what that means. I'm gonna die. Thank you. Like you, I'm 31. Yeah. So I've been called sir. I've been starting to get called sir by little kids. It's funny because they'll call anybody sir. I didn't realize I did that when I was little, but yeah, they'll call anybody sir. I work at a grocery store now. But I don't even know where I was going with that. I'm a little bit high. I'm just high. That's the laugh. Okay, got it. Check. I'm gonna write that down. Got it. But you all have been great. Thank you for listening. Hope you have a wonderful evening.
Keep it going. One more time, Mr. Shackleton.